I'll go through the rules. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I can with this few amount of people. So we got the village team, unknown number of villagers. We are going to have a bodyguard, but I'm going to make this a juiced up bodyguard. So the first time, if it ever happens, if the bodyguard is successful in protecting somebody, including themselves, the werewolves don't kill that person. And then the next night, the werewolves don't get a kill. But that only happens once. So if they do, as soon as they do that the first time, it's like 2 nights in a row, the werewolves don't get a kill.
Diseased bodyguard.
That's what I'm thinking. You shield them and disease them at the same time.
Yeah, but it's like, it could be protecting themselves. It could be protecting somebody else. But it's the first time that happens, and it's just a regular protect. We're going to have a lazy seer. And I'm going to do it right this time. So the way the lazy seer is going to work is they're going to put a name up like they always do, but I'm not going to give them any information. The next night, I'll give them information about who they checked the first night. So it's like a delayed response. So if Gil is the seer and he checks Josh the first night, I'm not telling him anything. The next night, I'll say, all right, thumbs up or thumbs down on Josh, and then Gil will write a new name for the next night. So it's just every night it's a delayed response. So when I give you, I'll make sure to give you the thumbs up, thumbs down before you give me the new name, just so you don't get confused.
And you're going to give them the information about that person's alignment from when they asked about it, not currently what they are.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay. There's going to be a wild child. The wild child on night 0 is going to pick any player. If that player gets killed for any reason, the wild child becomes a werewolf. So if you pick Sean and then Sean dies at some point and you're still in the game, you will wake up with the werewolves and you're joining the werewolf team. We're going to have unknown number of lichens and cursed villagers. So lichens, if you don't remember how that works, is if the seer picks a lichen, they'll get a thumbs up even though they are a villager. Cursed is if the werewolf picks them, that player will turn into a werewolf the next night. So how that would work with the lazy seer, I'm going to play out a situation so I don't mess this up. If Adam was the one that was checked the night before, and he was a villager that night, but then the next night the werewolves target him, he becomes a wolf, I'm going to give you a thumbs down that he is not a wolf, because it was the night that you checked him, he was not a wolf. Does that make sense?
Yep.
There is going to be a drunk. So the drunk will find out their role on day 3. That could be any of the roles, including just a regular villager. It's randomized. And then the last 2 village roles won't be known by the villagers. Same with the lichens and the cursed. You won't know if you're a lichen or cursed. I'm going to do these. I did this in the game on Saturday. I'm going to do the scorned villager. When the scorned villager dies, I'm going to change this anytime they die. So at night or during the day, the scorned villager is killed. The next 2 deaths will not be told what team they were on. So the next 2 deaths will not be told what team they were on. And
so
then
could that be a werewolf that is scorned, or could it be?
It's going to be a villager, and they won't know.
Could it be the seer and scorned? Like, could you have to? It does it stack?
I'm gonna say that all of these things could stack.
Okay, that's cool.
So including lichen and curse could stack. It's going to be randomized. And then the last one, again, you won't know, but there's going to be a telepath. As soon as the telepath dies, they pick any player, whoever they want. That person has to give their exact role to whoever they want, but they cannot lie. So they just message that one person.
So is it like the hunter, or you died and now you have to do this, so it's public?
Yep. So when you die, because you don't know you're the telepath, I'll say, all right, you're the telepath, pick a person. I pick Josh. Josh must send his exact role messaging to somebody else. And he can't lie. He has to say whatever he is. And then
that's a cool one. I like that.
Yeah. On the werewolf team, we have an unknown number of werewolves, but there is going to be a wolf man. The wolf man, if checked by the seer, is going to get a thumbs down, like they're not a wolf, but they are a wolf.
Is that the only special wolf?
It's the only one. Makes sense?
Yep.
I have just one question on the wild child. So when if the wild child dies, do they join the werewolf team or the person who?
So if I'm the wild child and I picked you, Sonia, if you die, I am now a werewolf. If I die, nothing happens because you don't know that I picked you.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake up all the roles. The only person that's gonna activate this night really is the wild child and the lazy seer. That's it. But I'm gonna wake everyone up just so we all know who we are. All right, let's start off. Oh, everyone go to sleep. All right, let's start off with the bodyguard. Please wake up. All right, bodyguard, please go to sleep. Let's do the wild child. Please wake up. Who do you want to pick? Remember, if this person ever dies, you will wake up with the werewolf team. Okay, wild child, go to sleep. Let's do the werewolves. Please wake up. Take a look at who your werewolf friends are. All right, werewolves, go to sleep. And lazy seer, please wake up. Who would you like to check? Remember, you won't get any information on this person until the next night. Okay. And lazy seer, go to sleep. All right, everybody wake up. And the first day is yours.
Wow, no deaths.
Yeah, you're not dead yet, Alex.
Quite. Maybe inside.
Just to verify, because I think I missed it. Did you say unknown number of cursed, unknown number of lichens?
Yeah.
Oh, you said at the beginning. And did you mention hunters?
No hunters.
No hunters.
No hunters.
No hunters.
Okay.
So Blake doesn't get a gun.
Oh wait, there's no Van Helsing, right?
Disappointed, no hunters.
No, my son just had some duct tape and it was girly. And I was like, where did you get that from? And it came from the library and I didn't even know it. Anyways, I was surprised. It was my kids. They're distracted.
Did you forget about Van Helsing?
You were talking about a hunter? Is that what you guys were talking about?
Yeah, there's no hunter.
He had just said that there wasn't a hunter in the game, and your reaction based on nothing that was said was...
I think it's safe to say that
the wild child picked you? Is that what you said?
I think it's safe to say that it didn't pick me.
Oh, well, there's a few of us that they probably wouldn't pick. I don't know.
Josh, do you want to suss out Chris before we even get started?
I want to hear a little bit more for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Chris, if you could say the line, "If I was a werewolf."
Oh God.
That would have been helpful.
What are you thinking, Timothy?
What am I thinking?
Yep.
Just looking at people, trying to figure things out. We'll have more info tomorrow, hopefully. But I don't know. Writing down names. People I don't trust.
I gotta say,
That's the game. That's the game.
I gotta say, low key, one of my favorite parts from that game last night was when Timothy, in his Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood voice, was talking about, if I was the wolf cub, I'd be outside of my cave playing with my little ball.
Yeah, and then Blake shows up.
I'm confused, but I want to hear Adam talk. It's been a long time since I played with Adam.
I've already said like 2 sentences, Joe. So
yeah, before the game started.
That's my limit.
Yeah, that's 4 times as much as he usually talks on day 1.
I'm gonna stop nominating Adam just again talking. I'm just gonna ask him.
Well, so far, I don't trust Blake, Chris, Alex, Gil, Joseph, Josh, Sean, Sonia, Timothy, and especially not Zachary.
I got mad stuff on Zachary.
I thought he was gonna trust me.
Well, I think I'm gonna nominate Jill just for that comment about like, oh, they wouldn't pick me. The wild child wouldn't pick me. That's weird. Why wouldn't they?
If the wild child picked somebody to get killed,
I'll second it for that sound.
I'm not sure what's happening with my sound.
It sounds like it's like overdriven and distorted really bad.
Yeah, are you using an overdrive pedal on your vocals?
I'm using just the camera. I'm on my laptop, just using the laptop camera. I don't know why it's doing that.
It comes in and out. Like right now, you sound good, but then other times
It could be the internet. Everybody's watching movies upstairs. Let's see if I can lower down here.
It's like the first 2 or 3 syllables of your sentence are really bad, but then.
All right. What about now?
Do you have an auto gain turned on the mic?
I just turned it off. What about now?
Yeah, turn down the gain a little bit more, and it should be good.
What about now?
Better.
It's better.
Let's still go more.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
All I gotta
We
say
hear
is
you.
It's
It's just
not gonna last long. You got to figure out another way to communicate with the group.
That's fine.
But I don't think you're allowed to turn into a ghost though. We'll have a mutiny, I think. if
All right.
that
I had a nomination from Joseph and a second from Daly. So Gil, you're on the chopping block.
Yeah, not a werewolf. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Joseph.
Okay.
I have much to say. I'm trying not to be loud, but yeah.
He said he has no suspicions yet. And I didn't hear the second part.
It's like you're either really, really low or really, really high. I don't know why.
I'm so sorry, Gil. Like
He said, talk amongst ourselves.
Okay. I hope he gets this figured out because I'm probably going to vote down on him just because of it.
I'm not.
I hate to do it. I have no suspicion on Gil whatsoever.
I'm not voting down because of that. Like
I don't think we should kill him based on that. Yeah.
I'll give him one upvote to figure it out.
Aren't you merciful?
Yeah.
When we get down to since there's 11, when we get down to 6, I won't need seconds. It'll just be elimination. You guys can keep talking with each other while you're waiting for Gil and what you're gonna do to him.
I mean, I didn't hear everything he said, obviously, but it seemed like he wasn't a werewolf.
But wouldn't a werewolf say that about another fellow werewolf?
I mean, if we killed him, and then it would be, I guess, obvious that I'm a werewolf with him.
I don't think there's anything Gil could say that could convince me 100% that he isn't a werewolf. So it really just comes down to the audio issues.
Well, I made a promise to Elliot, so you know how my vote's going.
Oh, where's Elliot, by the way? Isn't he playing?
He's just watching.
Oh.
Yeah, he was scared that he was going to die the first night.
He's a secret role. He comes in.
No, he wanted to die.
Yeah, he wanted to die the first night, but he was scared that if we were going to say we would kill him on the first night and then just keep him around right to the end. Yeah. Just.
He said he was going to go to sleep in like half an hour.
So Joseph would have nominated.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have worked.
Gil's new name.
Joseph, what are you going to do, though, if you sign up for a Tom game and you're there, and then he says there's a ghost?
I'm just going to, Oh, fun.
Hey, welcome back, Gil.
I'm not going to rate.
See, I can't move much because I have bots all around me here.
Wow,
now much better.
Now you sound like
I'm back on my desk. It's just like I can't move. Like you guys will look around here, there's no way to step here.
Just sit still.
Oh, do you guys kill me or not? So
we haven't decided.
We're waiting on the vote.
We didn't get to hear your full defense, Gil.
Yeah, is your defense?
I'm a villager. I'm not a werewolf this time. I don't have. I have hints, but I have no suspicions yet. So I don't know who's good or bad yet.
All right. So this is the first vote of the day. This is for Gil. I'm going to mute you all. So remember, thumbs up means you are keeping him alive. Thumbs down means you're killing him. You got 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, only one vote down. That is not enough to kill, and that was the first vote of the day.
Look at you, Adams, the only guy.
That was only for Elliot.
List.
Jill, you weren't here. I had promised Elliot earlier, since he wasn't playing, I would vote down on the first vote, no matter what. Even if I would have been nominated, I would have voted down.
I can confirm that.
Yep.
That's weird.
All right.
It's a convenient excuse.
It's extremely convenient, but I'm a man of my word.
I'm gonna say it like later on if I do something weird. I'm gonna I promised Elliot earlier to do this, so that's why I did it.
I promised Elliot I would make up a fake seer list, so I had to do it, right?
Yeah.
So, do we want to vote not to kill anybody tonight?
How stacked
werewolves do we think there are?
I'm not a big fan of that.
I'm not in favor of not killing either, but
it just depends on the rolls,
Yeah.
I think if
we
you get
know
to this,
one roll, the wild child could turn, and most likely at least one cursed.
Yeah.
So would he stick?
Maybe 2 cursed.
I mean, the main reason for not killing anyone is that you think like, the seer can get more information. The problem is, in this kind of game, the seer is lazy, plus we have Lycans, plus we have Wolfman. Yeah. So I don't see any reason not to kill anyone on day one.
Sure, me and either. So I'll nominate Joseph.
Okay. Why not?
Being silly.
It's random.
Okay, Gil
nominated.
I second it.
And
wow.
There we go.
And there's 2 of them.
That was with conviction.
He's a twin wolf.
All right. So
No
that
one
is
wants
the
you dead.
second nomination of the day. Joseph, this is your defense.
Yeah. So I'm a villager, and I don't really have any information or any suspicions at all. The only thing I had to go on was like Jill. I thought Jill's comment was a bit weird with like, why wouldn't they pick him as the wild child? Because
okay.
But I mean, the wild child might want to be a werewolf.
My record of dying early, why would the wild child pick me?
If the wild child wants to be a werewolf. It's like the
the
Sasquatch. Sometimes the people playing
See,
Sasquatch
you have that evil mentality. I almost think people want to be good.
Evil mentality. That's funny. All right. Okay, let's vote.
All right, I'm going to mute you all. So this is the second vote of the day. This is for Joseph. 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, there's only one vote down. That is not enough to kill, and that was the second vote of the day.
Whoa, sus.
I think Zachary has a read on Joseph.
I think he wants him dead.
That was a convicted second, and that was a very strong thumbs down.
Yeah, I don't know why though.
Well, because Sonia said you can play with us, but you gotta kill Joseph right away. Otherwise, the last time you play.
I'm actually wondering, like, Zachary, do you have any suspicions? I want to make sure you have a chance to.
All I have is Joseph right now.
Wow.
Why?
Because you were quick to vote on Gil.
Thank you, Zachary. I love you. You're a great kid.
You know Gil could be a werewolf, right?
Your mom raised an amazing man.
That's funny.
Josh, you're muted.
Josh.
Chris, what's your thoughts of going to sleep with no kill?
I mean, it didn't work out too well last game, and with this many people, I think we should definitely kill because there's not that many people here. So we definitely need to kill someone. I just don't know who to kill at the moment. I mean,
are you a werewolf, Chris?
I'm not a werewolf. I'm a villager, plain villager. I mean, so I could be cursed. I could be Lycan. I could be anything. But I'm just a plain villager. So
That's also so hard to throw werewolves under the bus because you never know you're gonna become one soon.
I know I'm not. Are you like the wild child, Gil, or what was that?
I think Gil is the wild child from his comment earlier.
So I am suspecting Timothy a little bit. Timothy, you're very fidgety.
I am fidgety.
But I don't know if I want to nominate you. This is a third vote. So I'm not giving you a death sentence.
It would be a bad idea because I'm a good guy.
What
Unless you're a werewolf.
What does fidgety mean?
Caesar was
like I move around a lot.
Oh,
Like
but
me, I keep doing this. Or...
Okay. Like fiddle with something.
Yes.
Like those toys that you spinners and stuff, they're called fidgeting toys.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's the only one fidgeting. I've got another suspicion amongst everyone.
Don't be cryptic.
Blake.
Just say it. I knew.
No,
I
Blake.
figured. I move around a lot. Come on, Josh. Come on.
Well, you were sitting down there smiling.
Yeah, Blake's been smiling a lot, like
because I know
Yeah.
I'm good. Every game I go into, I'm like, I really don't want to be evil this game. And when I get villager, I can't help but kind of just laugh. So that's it.
Like I have to like agree with you on that because I get really happy to play and then someone calls me out for being too happy. Yeah.
I mean, I would not
mean,
be.
I'm not gonna name any names. Joseph.
I get called out just for being.
Yeah, for being in the game.
Yeah. It's an interesting defense of Blake, Sonia. Just looking down at my pad of paper for no reason in particular.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. No. No. I just can relate to Blake on that one. And I fidget a lot too.
You actually fidget more when you're a werewolf.
Really?
Or am I lying
Well,
to get you to fidget more now?
But yeah. So I'm a little nervous because I'm not a werewolf.
But you don't know if you're like him, right?
That's true. All I know is that I'm a villager.
We hear from Alex Daly. You thinking anything?
Josh is my top suspicion, but then he
Mine
called you out, and you're not 2, but maybe 3. But
Alex.
So I don't know what to make of that. But hey,
Alex, how many times are we going to do this? You can't keep putting...
I'm gonna nominate Josh.
Okay, Daly nominated Josh and Blake seconded. This is the third vote of the day. So no matter what happens, you guys will go to sleep, whether you kill or not. Josh, this is your defense.
Gosh, I hate being the third on the first day just because I'm usually all for killing the first day. No, I'm just a regular villager. I am kind of suspecting Blake a little bit just because he has been fidgeting. He's been smiling a little bit. And when I've been playing with him the last couple games, when he was, like when he was Van Helsing the other night, he was not smiling. So that's what tipped me off. So I'm just a plain villager. I could give out more information, but I'm not ready to just yet. So you don't necessarily have to kill me. But I understand that my first instinct always is kill on the first day too. So,
all right, I'm going to mute you all. So again, this is the last vote of the day. So whether you kill or not, you guys will go to sleep. All right, this is the vote for Josh. In 3, 2, 1, vote. That is 7 down, and I think only 4 up. That is enough to kill. Josh, you are dead, and Josh was a villager. All right, everybody go to sleep. All right, let's start off with the bodyguard. Please wake up. Who would you like to protect? Remember, you cannot protect the same person 2 nights in a row. All right, thank you. Bodyguard, please go to sleep. Werewolves, please wake up. Who would you like to kill? All right, werewolves, please go to sleep. Let's get the seer, please wake up. Who would you like to check? All right, seer, please go to sleep. And everybody wake up. And there was a death last night. Gil, you are dead. And Gil was a villager.
Oh, sorry, Village. I'm sorry, Josh. That was a bad read.
Okay, so Adam voted up with me. Sean voted
I
up
voted
with
up.
me.
His defense. I'm usually on the side of it's important to kill. His defense made me suspect that he was the lazy seer. That the whole I can give you information later, I thought meant that he was going to get a check and tell us. I thought that's what he was hinting at.
His defense to
I
me
thought that
made
was
him
a-
seem shady. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
I
what
voted
I
down.
thought. Because he
honestly,
said
I would have
he
voted
said
up.
he was a regular villager. At least that's what I thought he said. And then
He
he's
said,
like,
I'm on the
I have
village
more
team.
information.
He said he was on the village. What I heard him say was, I'm on the village team, and I can give you more information later.
But I think you're right that that's what he was hinting to, but it seemed like it was a shady way to hint to it. Like it was almost too obvious. Like he was pretending to be that to not get killed.
I don't want to.
I believed him.
I don't want us to forget, like, he was a villager and he went after Blake and called out Blake. Like, that doesn't
Joseph
mean
is
that
a
Blake
wolf.
is
I knew
bad,
it.
but
Joseph is a wolf. That Gil kill, come on. Joseph is a wolf. I was wrong about Josh, but
yeah,
he
I'm a wolf
suspected
because I accuse you, right?
That too. You do that a lot. But listen, I was wrong about Josh because to me, I know I'm good. Yes, maybe I'm fidgeting, but it's cold in my apartment. But his defense to me, there's too few players at this point to just hint that you have a role or something good you can do.
I agree on that.
Especially on the third nom.
I agree on that, but like he did say like, oh, Blake, blah blah blah. So, I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't mean that you're bad, because even if he's a villager, he doesn't have any information, like, so he doesn't know anything, right? Because
I just don't want us to get into this like killing villagers because villagers made mistakes thing. I feel like we're gonna lose this game really fast.
I mean, even if he was the seer, he didn't have any information because of the lazy thing. So.
And I don't.
Well, and also please.
I don't think it's a bad if you are a regular villager to hint at possibly being something to cause the wolves to kill you instead of the village. So I know that it seems lately everybody's like, if you say you have a role, come out with it. But I'm not always on that same train of thought, because if you can hint and fool the werewolves and cause them to waste a kill on you, then it's not a bad thing.
I don't like the hinting. I want you to come out and fake a role as a villager and make the werewolves waste a kill.
That's because Alex wants to kill us. That's why.
I do not want to kill any villagers.
I don't know.
Also, the last thing I'll say about Josh was he said early on, oh, let's just kill Gil to get rid of the audio issue, which to me, I'm like, if he's a good villager, why would we just kill somebody because, okay, he's having a mic issue for the moment. So that's why he was on my radar. But
Josh said that?
Yeah. He was the one who said, let's just kill Gil.
I think he was joking, but anyway.
He might have been joking, but yeah, he said it.
And the thing is, he could have been like the wild child too. So he shows as a villager. So maybe his info later on was that, oh, now I'm a werewolf. You know.
Yeah, that wasn't what I took from it.
No, I mean, he could also be a plain villager and thinking maybe I'm drunk. Like, you know, could have that. Or we do have that, but we don't know what that turns into.
Who was saying they were suspicious of
There's
Timothy?
drunks in this game.
Sonia.
Who? Timothy? Me.
And then she said she was suspicious of you.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
I'm just trying to get the information out there.
Sounds like you're trying to steer against Timothy.
And Connor, I keep looking at you and I'm thinking, what about Connor? What do I think about Connor?
Oh yeah.
I know. Sorry.
You're not in the top left corner.
Yeah, that's been a new thing though. I guess Zoom's been doing that because they've been putting the host in right next to the top left corner.
You can just click the.
On mine, you are.
Connor, if you click the view up in the right
Mine.
corner, you can make everyone see the same thing you see. So if you move yourself to the top left, and then you can just.
How do I even move myself?
You have to go and show non-video participants, and then you can just drag the windows around. Well, just a tip.
I don't
If you
care.
do it, please
Doesn't
put
matter
us
to
in
me.
alphabetical
At least you
order
guys-
because otherwise I'll go crazy.
What?
I said if he does share his screen, make sure everybody's in alphabetical order besides
Oh,
him. Otherwise,
I'm not
I'll
gonna
go
do
crazy.
it.
If
I'll
we're out
leave it
of
the way it
order.
is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just put host next to your name or something. Just
It doesn't matter. It's just because he's right there on my screen on the second. And so I'm like, Connor's there. What about him?
You know, Blake, we messed up on that other one, but you know, I'm willing to give you another chance, and I'm willing to go back to Zachary's read. I think it is Joseph. I'm on that train now.
I think
Hey,
it's-
Stone,
I was
what?
just gonna say, yeah. I think, well, for me, it's the Gil kill, and then I knew somebody was gonna be quick to say, oh well, let's go back to Blake, and you being the first one, definitely.
Everything he's been doing has been just sowing these little seeds of discontent.
But in Joseph's defense, though, I mean, that would be an easy ploy for the werewolves to pin on Joseph.
Yeah.
I don't
Joseph's
usually
not.
go after Jill or Daniel and so on the first. I don't know why people think that.
Well, because you're cutthroat when you're a werewolf, and you take out the people who you know get good reads, and Gil is one of those. So I can see you doing that. Adam S is quietly in the corner plotting. He could do it.
My only reservation is just that last read of mine was pretty bad, and I'm a little demoralized. But you know, I'm going off of Zachary. You know, that's the only thing buoying me up. It's like,
Okay, Zachary could, in theory, be a werewolf. Just saying.
He could.
Yeah, he could.
I'm not.
I don't think so either, but I mean, just saying, like.
He does like to be a werewolf, though.
Sonia, what's your read on Zachary?
Yeah, I don't know yet. I think I don't know.
Zachary, what's your read on your mom? Do you think she's a werewolf?
I think she's quite good still.
But, like on the village team, or just a good player?
A good player.
Well, I don't know about
You're
that.
saying you think
But
Sonya's
Zachary's good. What, Alex?
Thanks.
Who says Sonya's cursed?
Could be. All right, I nominate you, Joseph.
Okay.
I second it.
Okay, Sonia nominates.
Have the whole family against me.
This is the first nomination of the day. Joseph, this is your defense.
Yeah, I'm still a villager. I might be cursed, or Lycan, or telepath, or scorned, if I'm reading my notes right. But as far as I know, well, I might be drunk as well. As far as I know, I'm just a plain villager, and that's about it. I don't really have anything good to say here. Like the Blake thing was more like, oh, I just want to point it out. Like it's interesting. You know, it always happens in this game that someone puts out a suspicion, and then we have like a night, and then everybody forgot about the suspicion in the morning, and like Jill stays around for like 8 days because people forgot about him. So I just didn't want to put it out like, don't forget that, you know, Blake did get mentioned there by someone that died that was a villager. That doesn't mean that Blake is a werewolf, obviously, but yeah. Oh well, let's have a vote.
Stressing in
Time
a
to
towel.
vote for Joseph. This is the first vote of the day. I'm going to mute you all. All right. 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, there's only 2 votes down. That is not enough to kill. Joseph, you are still alive. That was the first vote of the day.
Alex. No, Alex.
Told you.
I'm on your side. Or I think I'm on your side. I think you're a villager.
I like that
villager.
defense.
I don't know about you.
I still don't know. I like the defense though, so I just couldn't vote down. He could be a werewolf. I don't know. But
The part about usually when I'm in the dead chat, people are always like, this one villager called out this other player's a werewolf, and they don't remember it. That whole thing of what he was saying, I've seen that so many times. So that
Then again, the Discord chat knows because they're watching Night, so they're like, "Oh, this is so obvious."
Yeah, they always yell about like this person called him out, day 2, and no one remembered it. So,
I am such a better player on Discord than I am in the real life. So
Lucas is very good on Discord.
Amazing how good I am in Discord. It's crazy.
Connor, can I nominate again?
You can't, since you were the first one to nominate. So you'd have to wait till the third one. You can second, but you just can't nominate.
Who do you want to nominate?
Who do you want to nominate?
Timothy.
Wait.
Bad
What
idea.
topping is on that pizza, Zachary? Is that human meat?
No.
Zachary.
You're muted, baby.
We could still hear him through you.
In the kitchen.
Did you get extra villager on that pizza?
No.
so does anybody? Who else is Sean? Can we get some suspicions or thoughts?
You should say that Mom's eating.
I have some, but I'm usually wrong. And when I say my suspicions, it usually gets me killed. So
Well, we all
that's
feel
my
that. We all feel that way. We all feel that way. So
Yeah.
we're running on empty.
And we're few.
All right, my biggest suspicion. Sorry, I usually have something to drink here beside me. I don't have anything today. Honestly, my biggest suspicion is Sonya, and the reason is how aggressive you're being, and that day 1 you wanted to not kill, and then when everybody kind of was like, no, we shouldn't do that, and then now you seem to be nominating a lot. So it's not super high on my radar. I'm just saying that you're the top of my list at the moment for that.
So yeah, I am playing a more talkative game, but it's because we're less people, and I'm able to. You guys are. It's an even amount of talking, so then I can play with you. And I forgot what the other thing was. I'm getting old. Anyways, yeah, I always throw that out if we're not playing with the Sasquatch to hear what you guys have to say, because you guys will take it, and I listen to you guys. That's why.
I want to assure you, Sonia, that I'm a good guy, but I don't know how I'm going to present to you a way for me to prove that. So hopefully you'll just start to trust me.
I'd trust you more if you could just say hello, neighbor, for me.
Hello, neighbor.
Thank you.
I don't know why you want me to say that.
He's got a soundboard. He's recording everyone. He's just making a soundboard of people.
He wants the Tim button.
Hello, neighbor. Do you have any thoughts, Chris?
Not got any suspicions just yet. I mean, kind of a little bit on Joseph, but not enough to sort of maybe a little bit on Blake, but not enough to go on.
Blake seems a lot less happy about being a villager today than he was day 1.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he get called out day 1 for being
Smiley?
You were saying I'm just so happy, and you're just not as happy anymore.
Well, because I was wrong about Josh. I got one wrong already, so it's like.
Or did you get one right?
Sean, come on. I think it's time for Adam S to give us some thoughts.
Our moderator's a wolf, by the way.
What's that?
Our moderator's a wolf, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm
looking
of course.
at Daily.
Connor's always a wolf.
Alex is more. I don't know. The way he's communicating in this game seems different. I almost think he's the wild child.
Agree.
I think he's the wild child, personally, which means at this point he's a villager.
Who do you think he would have picked?
So, as far as wolves, I think he picked you. I think that's why he was pushing on you.
Oh, because he wants to be a werewolf.
Well, because he knows we've already killed 2 villagers, so the wolves probably are about to win. So.
That's an interesting line of theory. The problem is it could be you, Adam, though, because you've been thinking out the theory line. So
yeah.
I thought
if Adam S would have accused me of being a werewolf, I would have thought he was good. But this is kind of weird.
Yeah. If I accuse villagers of being a werewolf, that means I'm definitely good because I kill more villagers as a villager than anybody. So.
Well, I would just say that was a solid theory, but I am now on the Adam S train only because as a villager, the only thing I am worried about and thinking about right now is finding werewolves. So just even the fact that he's like, oh, well, maybe Alex is the wild child, that's thinking about something else other than finding werewolves. So I'm not going to nominate him because, like I said, I was wrong once already, but.
Well, no, I only said
there is a bigger puzzle than just that, I think Adam likes to piece together, but I follow your logic.
Yeah, and I only said that because the way Alex is acting seems a little bit different.
And I agree with that, and that's
I don't want to pinpoint him as a werewolf, so I'm thinking, well, maybe that is the alternative. Or he could, and sometimes I call out people acting differently and they're the Seer or bodyguard or something too, so.
I'm just really beat down on that Josh call.
I kind of agree because last time I watched the game, Alex had like all dark around him and like a hood, and like he's really acting differently now. So that is suspicious to me.
We have a second nomination of the day because we've only done one.
Oh no, I couldn't have said that. I was going to start with the antics. Yeah. I usually think like
I could see Sean being a wolf this game.
Not a wolf this game.
I don't think it's Sean.
I usually think like if I was the hunter and I died right now, who would I go for? Like when I'm looking for werewolves. And sad to say, but I think I would go for Adam or Timothy right now.
So the odds of there being a whole lot of villagers that are cursed or not cursed. Lichens, no.
Yeah, lichens cursed.
Something that can be changed. So then we actually have just 2 werewolves.
Oh, that's the cursed. That can change.
Cursed, yeah.
Right. Okay. So
and
we
the
could
wild
have
child.
2 regular werewolves, and then have a bunch of us as villagers that could change, and we wouldn't know until we die.
I mean, the only thing we know is that there's a wolfman, right? The rest of it is like open for.
No, there's at least a wolfman.
We know there's one wolfman.
Yeah.
And there's also a drunk who tomorrow could become a wolf.
The wolfman could be drunk, technically.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
really bad.
I don't think we only have start with 1 werewolf, so that would be weird. I think it's 2 at least.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it is 2. I don't think it's more than 2 because if we have like cursed and the wild child,
right,
11 players, yeah, it should be 2.
Or even a drunk werewolf.
I mean, we could have a drunk bodyguard or drunk Seer or whatever. So
yeah, that would be really bad for the village.
Yeah. Well, the Seer is not that good in this setup, but anyway.
Well, no.
Yeah.
It's a lazy Seer.
All I know is I don't like the way this game's going. Because I want to kill like everybody but 2 people here. And I don't like that.
You're so bloodthirsty, Alex.
Who do you trust daily? Because I haven't found anyone I can trust yet, so.
I kind of trust Sean and I kind of trust Chris.
Okay.
What has Sean done that you would trust?
He hasn't done anything really. He talked like once. That's a weird statement as well.
Things that he says. I'm not saying that I like 100% trust him. I'm just throwing out what I have. I go off of, reads.
I appreciate that, Alex.
Yeah, now Alex is on my hunter list as well.
And I wouldn't have even mentioned it unless Adam asked me. So
yeah, I'm just lost right now, basically. So any kind of help for me, I appreciate. I'll nominate Timothy. A couple people have mentioned him.
All right, Adam nominates Timothy. Is there a second for that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, Joseph seconds. This is the second vote of the day. Timothy, this is your defense.
All right. Well, I'm a villager. I'm part of the good guys. And as far as the people I suspect currently is Blake and Zachary. I do think that Joseph and Adam are both villagers, and I think that that's why they're nominating me, because they're confused. But I'm just saying that's what I think. But I'm a good guy, so.
Kind of like Caesar.
He keeps trying to steal Caesar's.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to mute you all. So again, this is the second vote of the day. This is for Timothy. 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, I think that is 5 up and 4 down. That is not enough to kill. So Timothy, you're still alive, and that was the second vote of the day.
I got more suspicious now because I called out Timothy, and then he says like, "Oh, I think Joseph's a villager." That's like trying to be on my good side. I don't like that.
Okay.
It was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
I've heard Joseph say that before too, when he's a villager.
Well, I think like
when
that.
people
I don't know.
try to get on his good side.
I'm not trying to get on his good side. I just am telling you guys information that I think that he's
Well,
a villager that doesn't have info.
But it was the two people that nominated a second. You said those. I think those two people are villagers, and that's like trying to be our friends, sort of.
It's clearly not working, so I don't think I'm doing it for the purpose you think I am. I'm really just saying it because it's info that I think I have.
Yeah.
I voted up on you, Timothy.
Yeah, Adam bought the whole. He's like, "Oh, I have a friend."
Sean, what are your thoughts on Adam?
I made one note on Adam. See, every time I do, it's gonna get me killed. But when Jill was killed and someone said something about Adam, he smirked pretty big at that point, and then like quickly covered his butt. And I think it was like who would kill Jill, and I think I don't know if it was Blake or someone.
Oh yeah, Blake said like it was me or Adam. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was probably and I saw Adam like smile real big at that point. And granted, I was smiling too. I thought it was a funny comment, but that was the only read I have on Adam. Okay, again, everything I say is going to sound like it's an extreme. I think he's a werewolf. I'm just saying that's something I picked up on, and I'm kind of watching him since that.
I think Adam is too experienced to do that though. If he was a werewolf, I don't know, but
I don't think so. Listen, I think Jill is a dangerous player. I'm not afraid of him if I were a werewolf, but I know there are a lot of people who are and are just going to kill him every time. And that's why I initially said it. To me, it would be Joseph or Adam.
So if Blake's not afraid of Gil, could you be a werewolf and you killed Gil? Because you really are. Because you really are afraid of Gil.
Definitely not. Hi, Gil.
I feel bad for Gil fixing his microphone, like running upstairs to the other room, and then he just dies.
How could you?
You're the one who
Why
did
did
it.
you do that?
Please, third nomination. It's been a longer day.
I nominate somebody. I'm wrong. I'm just next on the chopping block and then the village.
Oh, we could do no kill. You guys want to do no kill?
I'll nominate Alex. There's been a few red flags, so
Joseph nominates.
You can't. You can't.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Well, I can't.
I did. I nominated. He seconded.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You can nominate me.
Yeah,
it's a bad idea, but
nominated Daly. Is there a second for that?
I will, because otherwise I'll get nominated.
No, you won't.
Adam, second. This is the third vote of the day. Daly, this is your defense.
yeah, I figured this would happen. I'm a regular villager. I don't have any role, so you're not losing anything if you kill me. But well, I mean, other than numbers. But I do think it's Adam. I'm pretty convinced of that now. I don't know what to make of Joseph anymore. I really bad reads this game. Like I said, Sean and Chris are my only two pseudo good, almost kind of people, but I don't know how much you want to trust that. I don't know what to make of Sonya either, but that's all I have. We don't have to kill me.
All right, I'm going to mute you all. So this is the third vote of the day. So whether you kill or not, you guys are going to sleep tonight. This is for daily. 3, 2, 1, vote. Only 3 votes down. That is not enough to kill. So daily, you're still alive. And you guys can all go to sleep. All right, let's start off with the bodyguard. Please wake up. Who would you like to protect? Remember, you cannot protect the same person 2 nights in a row. All right, thank you. Bodyguard, please go back to sleep. Werewolves, please wake up. Who would you like to kill? All right, thank you. Werewolves, please go to sleep. Can I get my Seer, please wake up? Who would you like to check? All right, thank you. Seer, please go to sleep. Everybody wake up. And there was another death last night. Chris, you are dead, but Chris was a scorned villager, which means the next 2 deaths that happened during the day, you guys will not learn their roles or which team they are on.
That's unfortunate.
That's annoying. That's an annoying effect.
So the drunk will know what they are now, right, Connor?
Correct. If the drunk is still in the game, I will be messaging you right now.
Zachary, are you getting a message saying you're now a wolf? Is he lying, Sonya?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I got something new here, but I don't know if maybe it's like it's probably gonna get me killed because I'm saying it. But anyway, I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't care. So when Adam second Alec, like he's saying like, oh, I'm gonna second because otherwise I'll be killed on the third. Like the only reason, if you were a plain villager, you wouldn't care if you like you wouldn't worry that much. Like so if you're a werewolf, you're really like, oh, someone else gotta go on the third. I don't want to be the one on the third. So Adam, you're a big red flag. Oh, it's a big red flag and in the corner for me, like behind you.
I never said I was a plain villager.
Well, that's true, but yeah.
Well, do you want to say more now?
No. Now you said half, or try to pretend to be something. So
he also said that he doesn't think it's worth coming out with a role earlier. So I mean,
in some situations it is, but I don't think necessarily day one it is if you don't have a whole lot of information. There's situations where it's definitely worth coming out.
Do you have any information though?
Not reliable information.
So you're basically saying that you're the seer. I mean, it's like Blake always says, like if you're gonna say half of it, then you're just gonna get killed in the night anyway. So just
There's other roles though. There's other roles still.
They don't have that many roles, like bodyguard, seer.
Well, sure. We have the bodyguard. We have the wild child.
Well, the wild child we want to kill.
People don't know if they're the telepath, right?
No.
Right.
There isn't a telepath. If I understood the rules correctly, it was either a scorned or a telepath.
Really?
I thought that.
No, I said they were both in the game.
Oh yeah.
They are both. Okay,
I
missed that. Okay.
And you'll know that they have to still be in the game because anytime their effect will happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Adam is a wolf. That's all I can say.
I agree.
Who do we
nominate-
believe is a wolf more, Adam or Joseph?
Joseph.
Adam.
Zachary, why are you after me? Come on,
We
man.
won't get
I
confirmation.
don't think either of them are a
It's
wolf.
just
I feel like we've moved off the real wolves.
That's
Who
always
do
the
you
risk.
think are wolves? Because it seems like you don't think anybody's a wolf.
I said Blake and Zachary. That's who I
Blake
said.
and Zachary.
Yeah.
Funny.
Zachary, are you a
Multiple people
werewolf?
said Blake at the beginning of the
No.
game, and we've moved on from that. But
when I got my text message, it said villager.
Mhm. Well,
Just villager?
listen.
How many
I didn't-
L's were there?
How many L's?
Yeah, how many L's were there on
I
when
spell
you
villager
when
backwards.
villager?
I guess it's torturing.
2 L's.
I think he missed that joke, Sean.
That's sorry.
Timothy,
just
I
trying
didn't
to
move
verify
past-
your villager. That's all.
LLIV.
what, Blake?
I was just saying I didn't move past it. I explained everything I could. You might not believe it, which is fair, but
Correct. Yeah, I don't believe it. I think that you're a werewolf, and I think Zachary's the other werewolf.
well, you're
Well,
at least 50%
Oh no,
wrong.
now he's pulling Jugan's.
Oh, that's suspect.
I'm going to put Adam up on the chopping block if somebody will second me. So nominate him.
All right,
I'll
Bailey
second it.
Nominates Adam. Is there a second for that? Blake seconds it. This is the first nomination of the day. Adam, this is your defense.
Well, I suspect Blake. I suspect Daly a little bit more. So far, all I know is that Connor told me that Zachary and Timothy aren't werewolves, but
Well, I'm not.
one of them could be a wolf man. So tomorrow I'll find about Blake.
You said Zachary and who?
Timothy. I got thumbs down for both of them.
You shouldn't have mentioned the last one because now you're just going to get me killed at night. So you would have wasted a check, but that's okay.
So
Don't come
who
after
did
me
you check
first.
first? Or you think
Zachary.
that's mean? Check the.
Well, because I knew nobody would nominate him or do anything to him, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
And what was I?
I got a thumbs down. So
Do we-
you're either a villager or the wolf man.
Adam, did you promise Elliot to make a fake Seer list?
I did not.
That means I'm a lichen.
No, it doesn't, baby.
Told
No,
you
no,
guys.
no. If
Yeah, he
if
said
Adam
you're on
is,
the village
Means-
team.
yeah, if Adam
No,
is
I
Yeah,
correct,
it means you're on the village team,
Yeah.
You're
or
good,
or
Zachary.
he saw you as a villager and you could be the wolf man.
oh, that's true as well.
Or he could be drunk and turned in. That's why I'm saying this role is not that powerful.
Right.
But so far, what I've got is down on Timothy, down on Zachary.
Why are you so lazy?
And I'll find out.
Why are you so lazy?
Just the way I am. I mean, come on.
I really want to vote
All right,
down on
I
you,
think
but
it's
just
I
gonna
think
get
it's
me
time
killed.
to vote because we think Adam's defense. I need you all. So this is the first vote of the day. This is for Adam. Just waiting for Timothy. You good? All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, vote. Only one vote down. Oh, nope. Vote up. Everyone voted up. So nobody voted down on Adam. That was the first vote of the day. Adam, you're still alive.
Yeah,
Zachary, did you suspect Adam? Oh, okay. Well,
And
make
so I
sure
just
you're in
cleared
good
you.
timing.
I will say, Daly, you're safe because you're at the bottom of my list. So I won't find out about you till the end.
I'm going to nominate
That's not
Alex.
smart to show him.
I'm gonna nominate Alex.
Hey, Sonia nominates Daly. Is there a second
Yeah,
for that?
I still think now that Adam is clear in my mind, then I think Alex. Somebody got to be a werewolf. So
All right, Joseph seconds Daly. This is the second vote of the day. Daly, this is your defense.
If it's not Adam, I'm thinking Sonia, and that's all I got. My head is totally scattered this game. I'm really not any help to the village, so just go ahead and kill me, whatever. But I am definitely a villager. Ah, man, I think Sonia.
You special role, then you should come out.
I've already said I'm a plain ordinary villager, and it sucks because I don't have anything.
Well, same thing with me.
I tried to read on Josh and it was wrong, and then I thought Adam, and now he's saying Seer. So I'm like, I really want to trust myself and not believe him, but I mean nobody else is coming out, so it's like, what do I do?
I always feel bad for Alex now, but I still think you're a werewolf.
All right, so this is the second vote of the day.
Find out.
Sorry, Alex, I cut you off there. This is the second vote of the day. This is for daily. 3, 2, 1, vote. That is 4 down and 4 up. That is still not enough to kill. And that was the second vote of the day. You guys have one more.
And we
nominate Sonia.
Before anybody
Daily
seconds.
nominate Sonia. Does anyone want to second it?
You don't have to second it.
Anybody seconds. I just want to let it run out. You can renominate her.
I'm going to take that one away.
Yep.
I just like to point out all possibilities. And Adam S. could have just figured that Josh was the lazy seer based on that half-hearted defense he gave, and figured it's worth taking a risk and pretending to be the lazy seer. I just wanted to put that out there before we just, whatever, because he said he checked me, so I think I'm going to be killed tonight, because why would you not kill me? Because then it wastes Adam S. night, assuming he is the actual seer. So I just want to say that. Don't let that.
I really don't like Adam showing like, oh, these are the people I'm going to check. That is weird. The seers don't do that. You don't have a list of people you're going to check. You check depending on what happens during the game, right?
Right.
So having a set list, that's something you would do before the game to pretend, right? That was really weird.
Unless it's night 0, because I already, if I'm the seer, I would put a name down, and then I find out that.
But you should adapt to, like, if someone starts.
I do.
You shouldn't just have a set list from the start of the game. That's weird. I never do that if I'm a seer. I do that if I'm a werewolf pretending to be the seer. Then I put out a full list. So I'm back to Adam again, actually.
Well, Adam, are you willing to show that list again? I don't remember everything that was on it. And the reason is... Okay, that's just like everybody.
That's weird.
I was wondering if he was faking it, if he would have put if he is a werewolf, if he would have put another werewolf in there.
The problem with it, as always, is if we say that, like, well, the werewolves are going to kill him, then the werewolves don't kill him, and then we end up killing him anyway. Like,
I don't think the werewolves can kill him, to be honest.
Because
we don't get any confirmation either.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst. Like, if whoever we kill two times now, we won't get any confirmation. So
is that like the day kill and the night kill? We don't get confirmation.
The night kill, I'm not going to count, because you know only a villager's dying, and there's no werewolves that can die.
The 2 days.
The next 2 day kills. So the next 2 day kills, if you guys decide to do that during the day, you will not know the team they were on.
That is really rough, because so far we haven't killed any werewolves, so we don't even know if we killed werewolves.
So that is a pro of not voting anybody out today. I mean, it is.
No, it's the next.
It's the next 2 no matter what.
But it's a pro.
It's not the next.
It would be 2 kills. Okay.
Not the next 2 days.
Sonia, are you back there again, Sonia? You don't want to kill anyone? That's us in my book.
No, I am just thinking it through. That's all.
And I just want to say, I think Adam S. Part of it is just sort of being polite and letting people talk. But I also think if I was a seer and then someone came out and said, "Oh, I think he's just bluffing," yada yada yada, I would defend. I am the seer. Listen to me. And he said nothing like this entire time. So I think he's bluffing. I think he's a werewolf. I think he just figured Josh was a lazy seer. Why not take the risk?
Man, this scorned thing is really
I'll nominate Adam. That pre-made list just did it for me.
Okay, Joseph nominates Adam, and Blake seconds it. This is the 3rd vote of the day. Adam, this is your defense.
I'm the seer. I'm guessing Blake wants me to die because I'm about to find out he's a werewolf. And I would say that Joseph could potentially be... I don't play the seer the same way everybody else does. So that's how I did it tonight. If you don't agree with it, that's on you, but I am definitely the seer. So far, Zachary and Timothy, that's all I've got. I'm about to find out about Blake, and I'm assuming he's going to be a werewolf, and that's why he came back to me to get me killed.
I mean, we don't learn if he's a werewolf or not.
unless we don't kill him, and the bodyguard protects him.
All right, I am going to mute you all because this is the third vote of the day. So no matter what, you guys will be going to sleep tonight. 3, 2, 1, vote. Only 3 votes down. That is not enough to kill, and everybody can go to sleep. All right, let's start with the bodyguard. Please wake up. Bodyguard, who would you like to protect? All right, thank you. Bodyguard, please go back to sleep. Werewolves, please wake up. Who would you like to kill? All right, thank you. Werewolves, please go back to sleep. Let's get the Seer, please wake up. Who would you like to check? All right, Seer, please go back to sleep. Everybody wake up. And there was a death last night. Timothy, you are dead. And I guess I have to reveal this. Timothy is the telepath. Unfortunately, I have to reveal this only because of, well, I guess that doesn't matter. It's not a day kill, so that's fine. Timothy, you're the telepath, which means you're going to pick a player. That player has to message somebody their role. So you pick a player, they get to decide who they're messaging. That person has to announce who they're messaging. They just don't have to tell us, or that person, they don't have to share any information they get.
I'm going to choose Zachary.
All right, so Zachary, you're going to pick somebody and you're going to send them in the chat what role you are. And you have to tell us who you're sending, but don't tell us your role.
Okay.
All right, and then Timothy, you're dead then.
Do you know how to do it?
Not really.
Okay, hold on.
How about this? Zachary,
Oh, yes, I know how to do it.
Okay, I was going to say,
I click on their name specifically, and it doesn't go to everyone.
Yeah. Shh, quiet.
Did you send the message, Zachary?
Yes, I did.
All right, you just tell us who you sent it to, but you don't have to tell us what you sent them.
Adam.
Okay. All right. And the
Zachary, you shouldn't send it to the person that nobody believes, though.
Hmm.
I think
So here's
enough
what I
of us
got.
believe
Adam.
you. We saved you third vote, so I trust you at least.
Adam, who did you
Zachary's a
check?
villager. Zachary's a villager. Blake
He is
What
a
is that?
villager?
got a thumbs down.
Who
So
else
either
did
Blake's a
you check?
Wolfman or Blake's good.
Okay.
Did you check 3 people?
Zachary,
Timothy.
Timothy,
Oh.
who's dead.
Yeah.
And I just got a thumbs down on Blake.
But we have a wolfman, so Zachary or Blake could be a werewolf. I don't think so though. I still think it's Alex though. But like the whole Adam thing with the Seer, I don't trust that. Like the whole list, that's just throw me off. Like he's saying that it's a different style of playing Seer, but I mean, why would you write all the names from the start? I don't get that. That's just.
It's just
Blake,
a
do you
different
believe
angle.
him?
It's okay. Let's not get caught up on that.
Blake, do you believe Adam?
Not really. Only because I just feel like it's weird that
Blake,
he wasn't killed.
I had doubt on you. I would have said that you were a werewolf if I was lying.
or you're trying to get me on your side. Listen, I'm looking at every possibility. And again, to me, maybe it was just an innocent mistake, but naming the person that you're gonna check, or it's like you put a target on my back, put a target on your back. I don't get that.
Unless you both are werewolves and you're playing off each other, and you guys are good enough to do that too.
I also I don't like that Sonia has said like 3 times now we shouldn't kill people, and I don't like that.
I have. I said it because I'm just looking at it through a different angle.
Because is it furry? Is it a furry angle?
No. I'm usually, if I make it and I'm a villager, and I hate killing other villagers because I don't know. And so that's what I'm trying to prevent. It's a defense. Because I'm a villager and I was the drunk. And now I was the drunk villager.
That's convenient though.
What really are you?
I was the drunk villager.
Okay.
Do you believe your mother?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I guess so.
You're not drinking though, Sonia, so...
No, I don't know how I became that way, because I don't.
It's a weeknight. He sees her on the weekends. He can vouch for her.
What's everybody's opinion of Joseph?
I like myself.
Well,
I have no idea.
We were suspect of him at the beginning.
I still am.
I've been suspect of every single person in this game.
I know. Me too.
And I don't blame anybody being suspect of me either.
All I know for a fact is Zachary is good, because I got a thumbs down and he showed me he's a villager. So that's the one piece of information I know for a fact.
If you are good, yeah.
If you're telling the truth.
Yeah. And the worst thing is the person we kill now, we won't know what they are. So if we would have been normal, I want to kill Adam just to find out. Like, then we know about Zachary as well. But now we won't find out, so...
I nominate Joseph.
I second it.
Of course.
Okay, Adam nominates Joseph and Zachary seconds. This is the first vote of the day. Just
yeah, I'm still a villager. I haven't turned. Nothing has happened to me. I'm not some wild child. I wasn't drunk, so yeah, I'm still a villager. And it's really hard, actually. This game is really hard to say much about. But I'm suspect of Adam. I'm suspect of Sonia. I'm suspect of Alex. I feel like that's the main 3 for me. But I don't think it's all 3. It's like some combination in there, but yeah. And also, I don't think Zachary is anything, but I mean, we shouldn't forget, there is a wolfman, so somebody has to be the wolfman, right? I don't know.
Well, he would have had to text his exact role to him.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So he can't be the wolfman. Oh, again, if Adam is not a werewolf, like, that's the whole thing. Like, it's starting to build like blocks. So if we pull Adam out of there, then I don't know. Let's vote.
Okay, we're voting for Joseph. This is the first vote of the day. So 3, 2, 1, vote. There are 3 votes down, 4 votes up. That is not enough to kill. That was the first vote of the day.
I'm not surprised that Zachary's been after me since day 1 morning. And Adam and Sonia, I named you, so yeah.
Blake, what do you think of Sean?
Well, we need to stop. We're not working well together this game, Alex, but I honestly I was just going to say, I'm always suspect of people who have no suspicions. They're staying under the radar. They're not mixing things up, and that often are werewolves. The only thing I just want to say is that I'm still trying to figure out if Adam and I are both good, and the werewolves knew I was going to be cleared the next day, why were one of the 2 of us not killed? Are they just picking safe villagers, just picking, like the safe kills or whatever? Or one of us, it would seem, is a werewolf.
That's why.
Well, obviously, one of
Adam would. If Adam is a werewolf, he wouldn't want to kill you because he needs to like confirm you so that he gets on your good side.
Because I know I'm good. Adam says he's the seer. He says Blake's good. He says Zachary's a villager. Sonia says she's the drunk villager. Like, everybody's clear here.
I think Josh was the real seer.
Blake, here's what I think. Joseph knew he could spread some discord about me. He didn't need to kill me last night because he knew the village would probably kill me today. So I think that's why I lived. Plus, he thought maybe the bodyguard would protect me and he'll kill me tonight if the village doesn't kill me. Because
I'm not gonna kill you. I can't kill you.
if the village kills me today, you wouldn't find out I'm actually a villager.
Let's kill you tomorrow then, so we find out. Because then we know about Zachary as well. That's like the building blocks.
No, because it's the next 2 kills of the village.
We already did one. No, we didn't do
didn't
it.
kill anybody yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm confused.
So
Yeah.
you still have 2 days of hiding your victim.
Oh, that's
so-
terrible. That's like the rest of the game, basically. No?
So the thing about Sean is Sean plays almost the same. He plays like quiet game, and so he could be either one.
So
Really trying to confirm that he's a villager.
when yeah, so he's actually providing a lot of entertainment for me, at least. I think it's awesome that he's playing this. But the game, though, I have said my suspicions. I said the read that I did catch on people. It's not super high. No one's really said a whole lot to me that's suspicious. Putting together when someone comes out with a roll, that's really where you can start kind of aligning information. And there just isn't a lot of that. I mean, Adam, I want to believe him. I actually think that he is the seer, which is why I didn't want to kill him. If he's not, and if we kill him and he's not the seer, we don't know that. If we kill him and he is the seer, that's terrible for us. So
Right.
I don't see a good way.
I don't agree on that.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
not terrible for us. That seer
It's
is not that great.
terrible at
Like,
this point.
It's the only information we really get, though, isn't it?
and with a Wolfman alike, and so yeah.
Yeah, but he's just been confirming everybody in this.
I'm starting to feel like,
Well,
could it be Sean and
right.
Adam together?
Well, Adam, you want to go ahead and tell us who you checked or who you started checking last night then? So you'll know them tomorrow?
Sonya.
But wouldn't
Now I
Adam-
don't trust Adam at all. Because if you're so
Wouldn't-
suspect of me, why didn't you check me in that case? Like, that doesn't make any
He
sense.
was next on the list.
But how can you have a preset list? You should adapt to what's happening in the game.
Well, he did. He crossed off Gilles. It says
Oh,
dead.
yeah.
So
Right.
But what's the odds of Adam not getting a lichen yet, though? I mean, he should have gotten a lichen or
That
a
is
wolf
true.
or
That is a
something.
good point.
Adam is a
Right?
werewolf. Adam is a werewolf.
That's a good point.
There's no way around it.
I nominate Adam.
Well, but
Haley
He
nominates
must be a
Adam.
werewolf. There's no
Does
other
that
way.
make sense, though?
Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense.
I'm just sick of this whole seer thing.
Is anyone seconding it?
Let's just
Joseph
lose or
is
win
one
either
to kill
way.
me.
Like
Zach,
Joseph
You're seconding it?
What?
You're seconding Adams?
so Alex nominated Adam. Okay.
Joseph seconded. Because
Okay.
Joseph wants to kill me.
Yeah, I
Alright.
do.
Alex
werewolf.
nominated Adam, and Joseph seconded. This is the second vote of the day. Adam is in your defense.
Joseph.
I find it suspicious that as soon as I said Sonya's my next check, she got very aggressive wanting to kill me.
Oh, no. I was thinking. No.
I did notice her reaction was like,
But Joseph, there's no way Joseph's not a werewolf. There's no way.
but I'm so confused because everything everybody's doing is suspicious and it's making me mental.
And the thing is, I've done this before as the seer. I'm pretty sure in games that Joseph's moderated, so he's seen me with lists like this before. So this is not a first-time thing I've done this as a seer. When I'm the seer, I write down the people I want to get information about. Joseph, I don't need to check you because usually you either die early or you make a mistake and it makes it obvious you're a werewolf. So I don't need to check you early. So I check people like Timothy and Zachary, who
and me.
it's hard to tell for me. So that's why I make pre-made lists. I always write people that I want to be able to trust at the top. If Jenny's in a game, I always put her name at the top so I know if I can trust her. Flick's the same way. I check them so I know I can trust them. And then the people like Connor, you, Daniel, I never check because you're going to give yourselves away. But I am the seer. I'm pretty certain Joseph's a werewolf. And at this point, I think Sonya's going to be a werewolf. And if I live tomorrow, I'll let you know if she is.
Nice.
All right, this is the second vote of the day. This is for Adam. All right, we're ready to vote. 3. Zach, are you ready to vote? All right. You need a second? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, vote. It is 3 votes down, 4 votes up. Still not enough to kill. That was the second vote of the day.
Let me say something.
Confirmed you was good.
I am not scared of you checking me at all. That was not it. I had a revelation in my mind if you were guilty. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Is it possible that Zachary just trusts Adam, but Sonia, Sean, and Adam are 3 werewolves? Is that possible?
No,
it's not. Because I'm not a werewolf.
I'm just saying, because that's so weird that you vote up for him. He's not the Seer. Come on.
I think he is.
I lied about the Seer so many times. I know how it looks. That's exactly how it looks.
I nominate Joseph.
Of course you do.
I second it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Adam nominates Joseph, and believe it or not, Zachary seconds it for like the 8th time today.
You gotta become friends, Zachary. What's going on?
3rd vote of the day. Joseph, this is your defense.
Oh, well played, Adam, and the rest of the werewolves. You waited out, you got it to the 3rd vote, you can kill another villager. It's so bad. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This is so silly. So yeah, let's vote.
These are so hard.
All right, this is the 3rd vote of the day. I'm going to mute you all because no matter what, again, you will go to sleep tonight. All right, 3, 2, 1, vote. All right, that is 5 votes down and 2 votes up. That is enough to kill. So Joseph, you are dead. And remember, I'm not revealing the role that he was, and you won't know the next day kill role. All right, you guys can all go to sleep. All right, let's start off with the bodyguard. Please wake up. Who would you like to protect? All right, thank you. Bodyguard back to sleep. Werewolves, please wake up. Who would you like to kill? All right, werewolves back to sleep. Seer, please wake up. Who would you like to check? All right, thank you. Seer, go back to sleep. Everybody wake up. And there was another death last night. Blake, you were dead. And you know there's at least not 3 werewolves left. Also, there will not be needed for seconds. If you just nominate somebody, they're on the chopping block.
Adam, who did you check me? I nominate Alex.
All right, Sonia nominates Daly, so there doesn't need to be a second. This is the first nomination of the day. Daly, this is your defense.
None of this game makes any sense. Say it again for the 5th time. I'm a basic villager. I don't know what to make of this. If Adam is telling the truth and Sonia's good, Zachary's good, I mean, how can there only be 1 werewolf left? It seems like we haven't been doing that good. Like, I was thinking that we could go back to Sean because, like, at this point, my head is so backwards that it seems like the only thing that makes sense is like the werewolves are leading us on. The only thing that makes sense to me is to go back to people that haven't been suspicious, which to me would be Sean. Sean's been kind of blending into the background, so I'm kind of on him. I understand if you want to vote me out, but we're going to lose because I'm a villager, and I don't know what else to say.
All right, this is the first vote of the day. This is for Daly. 3, 2, 1, vote. It is only one vote down. That is not enough to kill. That was the first vote of the day.
So I think I need to respond to that. Yeah, thanks, Adam. I have said where my suspicions are, but I don't have it strong enough to nominate anybody. I am more convinced of who I think is good. And at this point, I have believed Adam. Unfortunately, we don't have any confirmation about the Joseph kill. I was going with what other people were saying and their reads on him. Normally, I don't play with Joseph. Normally, he's moderating when I play. So I don't really know. Everyone else seemed to think he was giving away that he was a werewolf, so I voted down. Without the confirmation, I don't know. I don't know how to put that together.
Problem with that is if you believe Adam is telling the truth, then the only other option is me. And you voted up for me, so I don't understand that.
It's the first vote of the day. That's
okay.
That's why.
Well, here's the possibilities. Sean or Daly is a werewolf. Plain werewolf that I just haven't gotten to. Or Sonya's the wolf man. Those are the only possibilities it can be.
Yeah. Or you're playing us all.
Well.
Yeah, they're all possibilities at this point. I don't know what to believe.
And I'm good.
He is.
I'm good.
I do agree it's crazy. I haven't hit a Lycan even, but it's possible Jill was a Lycan, Josh could have been a Lycan, Chris could have been a Lycan.
You haven't checked me. I could be a Lycan.
Right. Sean could be a Lycan. I mean, chances are Sean I'm going to get a thumbs up, obviously, on one of you, unless Joseph was the only werewolf and Sonya's or one of you is the wolf man. So it's possible I go this.
Well, if you're telling the truth, you've got two pieces of information on Zachary. So Zachary's the most cleared person in my mind.
Right.
So what if we have a wolf and a wolf man still?
I mean, it could be Adam and Zachary. I don't know.
This could be the end of the game.
It's going to be
get it right.
Right.
Well, if Joseph was a werewolf, I think there's only one person left.
So you think that we only have, if Joseph was a werewolf, then it's only one left.
That is my thought.
Joseph could have been the wolf man. He was pretty confident to play as a villager. And so if you had checked him, Adam, if you're the seer, then he would have appeared as a villager and he would have said, right, look at me.
Right, exactly.
But then he would have got us, period.
I can't. The only thing I can do is trust Adam and Zachary. So it has to be Sean or Sonia to me. If he checked Sonia already, she's saying she's a drunk villager. To me, that just leaves Sean. But this game's gone such a weird way, so many turns that I really don't feel confident about any.
I agree.
So vote me out tomorrow if you don't believe me. Because I feel like if I'm a wasted vote tonight with my testimony and Adam's testimony towards me, let's try and get a werewolf today. And then if not, vote me out. So then the numbers will be more even. Does that make sense?
It makes sense if there's only one werewolf. If there's two, it doesn't.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
So my question,
if you're one of two remaining werewolves that are trying to win this game, but I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just giving the logic.
No, I understand.
Here's my question, though. Who wouldn't have killed me?
Man, I think the werewolves at this point know that this game is theirs. If they just keep letting it go on, you're kind of.
Well, the bodyguard must have protected Adam.
No, because someone's died every night.
Yeah.
Right, but that day you should have died.
If one of you was a bodyguard and you're not coming out, then
there's no bodyguard.
When you were called, when you said announce yourself as a seer, I was like, you're dead.
Oh,
that's what happens. So I'm thinking you were protected that night.
I don't think so because half of the people didn't trust me. And I think the werewolves thought, and that's why I immediately went to Joseph.
And I
He
mentioned that at
kept
the
throwing
time.
me under the bus. I think he thought, let's leave him. We'll get him killed by the village tomorrow.
Because that's my thought when the seer comes out is like, okay, well, if they actually are the seer, we can leave them. And then if the werewolves kill them, then we know they were telling the truth, after a couple nights. But I mean, the problem is that when everybody has sus on Adam and pretty much everybody, that the werewolves are just going to use that to their advantage. They're going to think, okay, well, if we leave Adam until the end, then they're going to think that he was, lying about the seer, and they're going to kill him and we win. So I don't know.
So I can't
Alex,
nominate
who's number
because I
one
already
on your
nominated.
list? Who's number one on your suspect list, Alex?
Sean.
Sean, who's your number one?
For me, it's Sonia.
Sonia, who's your number one?
Oh, I have 3 number ones. I ain't gonna lie.
3.
Everybody but your son?
Yeah, because if he wrote you.
That's actually a genuine answer, honestly. I think that's...
Zachary, who's your number one suspect?
Mom.
Wow. Sadly, at this point, mine is Alex.
Yeah, I figured.
So I could overanalyze if Adam is playing, which he has before, and then Sean's just playing the way he plays, and Alex, you're playing a little bit different. Like, I want to trust you.
I understand. I definitely agree. I've been playing different.
Well, we nominated Alex. I'll nominate Sean.
I'll second. Oh, we don't have seconds.
Wait a second, but Adam nominates Sean. This is the second nomination of the day. Sean, this is your defense.
I'm a villager. I think we need to find a werewolf this turn. So my biggest suspicion biggest suspicion is Sonia.
Yeah.
I think that Adam and Zachary, in my mind, are clear. I think Sonia is the most likely. I kind of had the suspicion on her earlier. Not real strong, but the whole vote not to kill seems to be a recurring thing, and it's just not really sitting well with me. So those are my thoughts.
All right, so this is the second vote of the day. This is for Sean. And we're going to vote 3, 2, 1, vote. That is 2 votes down, 3 votes up. That is not enough to kill. And that was the second vote of the day.
I'll nominate Sonia.
All right, Daly nominates Sonia. This is the third vote of the day. Sonia, this is your defense.
So I am a villager. And then third night, I was a drunk villager. So that's what I am. And I'm in the same limbo you are in, Alex. And I always, with that no vote, I always just analyze it just in case. Because there are scenarios where it would work. I mean, and I just bounce off the ideas to you guys because you guys take them on different trains that I can't. Really, that's all it is. But I'm a villager.
Right. This is the third vote of the day. I am going to mute you all because whether you kill or not, you will be going to sleep tonight. This is the third vote for Sonia. 3, 2, 1, vote. That is 3 down, 2 up. That is enough. Sonia, you are dead. Again, not revealing the role, but I will say the game is going to continue. All right, everybody go to sleep. All right, let's start off with the bodyguard. Please wake up. Who would you like to protect? All right, thank you. Bodyguard, please go back to sleep. Werewolves, please wake up. Who would you like to kill? All right, werewolves, please go to sleep. Seer, please wake up. All right, Seer, please go to sleep. All right, everybody wake up. And there was a death last night. Zachary, you are dead. Unfortunately, Zachary was a villager. All right, so the way I like to do with the 3 people, I'll give you guys some time to discuss. And then when we're ready to vote, you guys will all write down a name. And then we'll do 3, 2, 1 reveal. If there's a majority, that ends it. If it's not, we'll just do it again until there's a majority.
Yep, that was the expected kill.
Yeah, I know who I trust. Yeah, I don't think my vote's going to change.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Let me guess, you're voting for each other.
Probably.
Oh yeah, I trust you.
Which means you're going to pick me and the village loses. But whatever.
No,
I trust Adam because Timothy or Zachary was confirmed. It's got to be Sean. And he hasn't had suspicion on him the whole day. I'm not a very good end game werewolf player, though. This would be the time where it would be nice if I had lists of like who people voted for and like when the ups and downs happen. But I don't take those kinds of notes. All I do is social reads, and I think that works best in the beginning. But all I can go is say, Adam, you know, I think Sean was leaving you alive, trying to, you know, keep this confusion maelstrom going. And he needed to kill the one person that was like double confirmed.
So,
and he knows that you're going to vote for me. Well, at least he should know that your number one suspicion is me.
I think that you had to kill Zachary because you knew that he was double confirmed. This was the best scenario for you. You've been playing very differently, very low energy, almost like defeated, trying to get some of that like sympathy type vibe. And I've been convinced that Adam was a seer the whole time.
It's fair. I have been defeated. I was really feeling like Josh was a safe kill there, and then I got him killed, and I felt like when you start off a game like that with this few people with a villager kill like that, and then I don't have any other suspicions, it just kind of wears me out. And then everything that everybody was doing throughout this entire game was so sus to me. I had Joseph on my list right off the bat. You know, people were going back and forth on Timothy for valid reasons. Adam coming out as the seer, I didn't buy it at first. I mean, his weird kind of thing of like, I'm the wild child and I picked Joseph. You know, I felt like Adam would have sussed me as a werewolf, you know, so that was kind of weird. What Sonia was doing was weird. I mean, Chris A was like the only person that I haven't had any suspicion on. And then you, Sean, which you've just been kind of sitting back doing nothing this whole game, just kind of skating by. So
I don't think I've been doing that at all. I think I've been.
No, I'm not saying that you've been like completely like out of this game. I'm just saying like you've been dodging the suspicion when everybody else has been sus. So I don't know. To me, that's kind of a werewolf thing. It really doesn't come down to that. I trust Adam at this point. I have to.
Or that I actually am a villager and there just isn't a reason to be suspicious of me because I'm not.
I mean, if Adam's a werewolf, then well played. But I'm
not that good of a werewolf.
I'm not going to vote for him. I can't.
That thought crossed my mind at one point, but
So it comes down to.
I've already played this far. I'm like, I think. Yeah.
I've never been in the deciding vote situation.
I believe in you.
What'd you think of Joseph, Sean?
I didn't know. Like I said, he's normally moderating when I play, so everyone else seemed to think he was acting really suspicious. To me, he acts like any experienced player would, trying to like lead stuff and being vocal. So when everybody else was saying he's suspicious, I was like, all right, I'll go with the rest of you and trust your reads on it. But I don't know. He's hard for me to read.
Do you think he was a villager or a werewolf? Because we didn't get his info.
I don't know for sure. I would suspect he was a werewolf, but I don't know for sure.
Alex, what do you think?
I would say, yeah, werewolf for him. You know, but I wasn't sure. You know, it was the comment that he made about me like steering the conversation towards Timothy when I was just asking him a basic question. He just seemed like he was kind of sowing these seeds of discontent, but then he, you know, I don't remember exactly what it was, but he called on somebody that was kind of sus for me as well. And that kind of made me think, well, maybe he's actually trying, but towards the end, I think he was a werewolf.
All right. Are we ready to write down a name?
I am.
Oh, God. Just a second. Let me figure it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think Adam would have taken this long if he was the werewolf.
Yeah.
This really stinks. This is a horrible situation to be in. I've never been in it. I've been Final 3 as the wolf or as the cleared villager or something like, or, you know, the suspicious one where it's never the one that has to decide.
I'm not going to hold it against you too much if we lose. It's fine.
Will you, Sean?
It's just a game. It's fun to play.
It is. Village, I'm sorry if I screw this up.
All right, we all ready?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. And you guys were victorious, and you got the last word.
Yeah, baby!
That was really, really well played. Really well played.
Gosh.
Yeah, Sean, there wasn't anything else you could do. You put it all
Good
out.
job!
All right, let me, I'll go through everything that happened. But that was awesome. That was really fun to watch. Really fun to watch. Like, I know that was miserable probably for you guys, but it was really entertaining. All right. So we had Chris, who was the scorned, which that really hurt you guys because you had 2 deaths that you didn't know, and that really, really hurt you. Nobody even talked about the potential that Sonya could have been a werewolf the last night you guys killed her. You didn't even know. Timothy was the telepath. He made Zachary reveal his role to whoever he wanted. Gil was a Lycan, which never came into play. Nobody ever checked him. Daly, who is Adam's last check, which would have been insane, was a Lycan. So that would have really messed some things up if he had gotten to Daly sooner. Blake was the bodyguard, was never able to protect anyone. I think, Blake, if you had came out the night before, things might have changed because and the problem was nobody believed Adam. That was the hard part. Adam was the lazy seer. He checked Zach. Zach was a regular villager. He checked Timothy, was a telepath villager. He checked Blake, was the bodyguard. Checked Sonya, was the drunk villager, like she said. Then checked Sean, who was the wolf man. And Adam didn't even come out with that information that he checked Sean, I don't think. That would have been interesting if you had said it because I wanted to see, you could have seen how Sean reacted. Josh was the wild child. So you don't have to be too upset, but Josh chose Blake. So that never happened, but you guys killed him. He was a villager at the time, but he could have turned. Sonya was a drunk villager. Joseph was just a regular werewolf. Sean was a wolf man, and Zach was a regular villager. There were no cursed villagers. I put that in there. That way, if the bodyguard protected somebody, you didn't know if there was a curse or that. So I didn't want there to be too many werewolves in this one since the wild child was in it. I want to say this. Joseph, did you record this? Everyone is going to see this. Joseph put Zach's name up, I think, at least 3 times in this game. He wanted to kill him, I think, 3 times.
He did.
John refused. Sean's like, no, we're not going to do
it. Felt bad.
I knew it.
Yeah, Zachary called you out right away.
Yep.
He did it. It was pretty funny.
Oh,
That
how,
was very entertaining.
how did you make that call, Adam?
Zachary's been
thought-
taking lessons from Alex.
Especially
I
after
thought
checking me.
Sean, when Sean, the way he replied to my question about Joseph, because Joseph was the only one who could have been a werewolf that we killed.
Sonya could have.
Yeah, but
You didn't
she
talk about that, but Sonya
she
could
was
have.
drunk. I knew that she was drunk, and I got the thumbs down.
So it made
But have-
sense. I got to thinking about it and made sense because he was the lazy seer. So it would have helped to have that stack like that.
The funny
But-
thing was, is Adam, you could have brought up. You showed your list multiple times, so there's
Oh, yeah.
people on the bottom of the list that feel more comfortable because they're like, I don't have to get checked. So like, it's
Mhm.
actually important that he showed that list because it changes how people react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. No, I've like the last 2 or 3 times I've been the seer, I just make a list beforehand and I go down. When I was pole bearer in that Jugan game, I had a list top to bottom.
Hey, it worked
I-
out.
Yeah, I'm so
I think
happy.
it works. Because
I mean, yeah,
if people make a mistake or something, I feel like, okay, we'll catch them and I don't need to check them. So I
I
go
don't know
for
what that
people-
means for us at the bottom of the list, Joseph. And
That was just
Or you guys come after
that was
each
just to
other
see how
anyway.
you would
So
react,
you
Joseph.
guys have to worry about it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing, actually, you guys killing Chris was huge. Like that, because then
Yeah.
that put, like, you guys couldn't confirm Adam, and I thought Adam was definitely going to die, but you guys were like worried about killing him and not knowing. Yeah.
I know you were.
The
I was
storm-
Wolfman.
storm-
Bad timing.
And I figured if I sowed like some trust with Adam right away, especially when other people doubted and always voting up, then he would vote for me at the end.
And that was the other thing,
work.
Sean. You said like one too many times. I trusted you from
I
the
was-
beginning, Adam.
I
trusted
was
you from the
wondering. I think the
beginning.
last time I said, I was just kind of like, I'm saying that a lot.
Yeah.